YouTube. My name is Tyler, the Dividend Stock King, with another video. And today is a simple message today. Have your money work for you. We all have jobs, but most of us have jobs. Active income. You go to a job, you clock in, or you're on salary, you clock in or go in a building, you do your work, you get your lunch break, you come home from work, you get all work, you clock out, you get in your car, you go home. That's the typical thing, right? Or you work remote. I happen to work remote. So I get up in the morning, log on, do my work, get like an hour lunch, 5 o'clock rolls around, 4 o'clock rolls around, I log off. That's people's lives. What I'm saying is get some active income going. It doesn't matter what it is. You see, back in January, everybody knows about this ice storm that came on the East Coast, especially in Virginia. We hit by this terrible ice storm, and the kids were out of school for a week and a half, and you couldn't go nowhere, and the ice wouldn't melt. Now, luckily for me, and the roads was bad, and my driveway, I couldn't get out. So luckily for me, I was remote, so I was fine. But the people who had to drive to work, they off for 1 or 2 days, but they had to go back to work. Drive on a dangerous road, you know. It was so cold that it would melt. I used to work in a warehouse, so I know how it is to get up and go to work on time, all that good stuff. What I'm saying is that if you couldn't get out your driveway, still you couldn't get out your driveway. You could not make it to work. For more than likely, you have to use your sick time or personal time to make up for the hours you missed. Or you just don't get paid. Or you just don't get paid. If you're an Uber driver and you make money on driving Uber and it's an ice storm and the roads are bad, you're not making no money. Unless you go out there in the dangerous roads. But guess what? I was still getting paid. I was still getting paid from dividends. That's the key thing. When the ice storm hit and the roads are bad, who wants out on bad roads? No, the income coming in, I don't have to. Those bad roads, I don't have to drive on bad roads. I don't. Right? So get some active income just in case something were to happen. Right? I'm not giving no advice, financial advice. I'm going to tell you my opinion. Get some active income where if a snowstorm hits, or you don't feel well, or you lose your job, God forbid you lose your job, or your job relocates, anything at all, you got money coming in. Passive income. Because when that snowstorm hits, and I couldn't drive Uber, I couldn't drive at all. I couldn't get my car in the driveway. I could, but my street was a sheet of ice. Literally a sheet of ice. You know, I'm on a corner a lot, so, it was a sheet of ice. So, I couldn't drive and make extra money. I didn't want to drive out there in the dangerous, and I drove a few times. I seen people got stuck in the snow. I seen somebody trying to get in an apartment complex, and their car got stuck. So I didn't want to deal with that. So I lost all of the money. But guess what? I got passive income coming in regardless of the weather conditions. So you can't outwork this. The money I receive, you can't outwork that. You can't outwork that. You can't. It comes in. It may be lower. It may be what you want, but it comes in. It comes in passively. So the moral of the story is, get you some passive income. Go get some. And keep building on it. Because you never know when stuff happens that you need some passive income. You need another source of income. And your main job, hey, you can't work today. I'm hurting. I work the warehouse. It's been times where I hurt my knee, hurt my shoulder, pull my back, you was out for 3 or 4 days, you might get paid for them days. You might be out for 3 or 4 days without his note. Well, you're not getting paid. You're not making money. You're active in the warehouse. Well, guess what? I got money coming in, regardless how my back feels, regardless how the weather is, regardless of what's going on in the world. I got money coming in. That's the message of today. Get you some passive income. Get you another income source that's not a second job. An income source that works. These funds work hard. These fund managers do cover calls for me on my behalf. Well, I don't got to do it. They'll do it. And they pay me a dividend every week or every month. So get some passive income. That is the message, today's message. Thanks for watching.